Payback Prologue. Now, an indictment is not a conviction. Howard Coble. Wearing a bright orange prison jumpsuit and handcuffs, a pregnant Autumn is led into the courtroom that is filled to capacity by onlookers and spectators. Her family and friends nervously look on as she gets seated at a long table. With her face downcast, Autumn silently counts to 5, willing herself to remain calm, but her heart doesn't calm. It continues to race in a different way, her pulse pounding along quickly. The court is silent as the bailiff calls the court into order, asking everyone to either turn off their phones or place them on silent while court is in session. "All rise," he says a moment later in a loud voice as the judge walks in. Presenting Honorable Masumba, he adds. Everyone stands up simultaneously. The judge sits down and bangs his gavel on the table. "You may be seated," he says. Flipping open his file, he looks around the courtroom and says, "Will the defendant please rise?" When Autumn rises to her feet, all eyes are on her. Honorable Masumba looks at her and takes a moment before saying, "The trial court, after analyzing all the evidence on record, finds you, Autumn Miller, guilty of being an accomplice accessory to the charge of fraud." Loud gasps and murmurs erupt in the courtroom. "You are hereby sentenced to 5 years imprisonment with hard labor," he adds before hitting the gavel. Court dismissed. Autumn gasps with shock. Her eyes are wide in surprise. She had silently been praying for a miracle the last couple of months. This wasn't the verdict she had expected. As they escort her out of the courtroom, she stares at her family. The color has drained from her father's face. He looks pale. Her mother, on the other hand, is holding Evangeline's hand and they are both crying hysterically. Her heart breaks, but she holds it together until she gets into the prison van, then she completely breaks down. Asterisk. The August Girl. Ella B. Hibiscus.